from 13. No good off the back of the rim.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
The pass to Henderson. And it's Walker, top of the key. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And stolen by Irving. Smith outside. Evans outside. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Hornets trail by 5. Henderson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Henderson dishes to Biombo. It's Henderson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. With the second effort, no luck. Some solid defense there from Irving. He kicks to Smith. They set the screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You need better looks than that.
Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biombo. Turner.
All right, you're up.
He's checked in for Vonleh. And it's Kemba Walker in for Hairston. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bass. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson and Varejau at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Amon Shumpert. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And Varejau kicks to Irving. There's the 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo checks in for Turner. And it's Henderson for Joseph. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Thompson. And Big Daddy subbed in for James. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point. Telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, Doris. Irving passes to Evans. Unloads from 13. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Varejau.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this. This lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Zeller dishes to Walker. Inside, and Zeller kicks to Biombo. Passes it to Henderson. He feeds it to Walker. And the Hornets miss again.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
First one falls for him.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Hornets trail by 18.
Timeout call.
I got my money, and I can't let go.
Cleveland on defense. Henderson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Walker against Irving. Now here's Zeller. He's guarded closer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Henderson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know, turnovers really weren't part of the story here early on, but that's changed now. They're starting to have some trouble handling the ball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Conley's checked in. And Walker kicks to Anderson. Tries a three. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got his third rebound tonight.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
So that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Hornets trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
Outside, Walker. Here's Henderson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Evans has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Henderson, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Henderson's got 9 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 15.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win will give them a nice boost down the road when they face this club again in the second and third games of the season series.
Yeah, predictably, the stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Big Daddy. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Chris Kamen's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Turner comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Hairston, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Corey Johnson. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Perkins, he's checked in for Verejao. Bass comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Barea subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago. Some great play by Evan Turner tonight. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Here's Evans. Drops one in from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Barea, the pass to Evans. Evans, right side, takes a three. The shot is off. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know,
Hey man, the GM's waiting for you in the training room. Says he's got some great news for you.
For what? Why is he in the training room?
This is the man that holds your life in his hands. If he wants you to meet him on the moon, you better hop on a rocket, all right? Now go. He said to hurry.
Man.
The classics never go out of style.
Y'all got me, man.
Just taste the funk and hit me. Just get on down and hit me. That body's getting so funky now, hit me. Yeah, just hit me.
It's time to chase your dreams about the seats. Make your body sway. Socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now.
Go, ladies.
It's a living dream.
Love, life, live.
Come play the game.
Our world is free.
Do it to us but free.
The soul sonic force.
Mr. Big Power.
And MC Glow, we emphasize this show. We got ego.
Make this your night. Just live it right.
In my day, as the people say, live it up. Shucks.
So work or play. Our world is free.
Be what you be. Me.
Where the nights are hot. With